two traits which equal a third trait. How many of you have finished algebra? Algebra. Anybody? Come on, you're in India. Everybody has algebra. So land of engineers and mathematicians, I know you have, okay? So x plus y equals z, right? Pretty simple. Those are just random variables. This is a very difficult concept for a third grader, by the way. Very difficult. But you guys got it. So that's what we're doing. It's what is x plus y equals z? So if you have a trait, what else could be a combination? So here are the two pieces of evaluated traits we're going to learn this morning. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Criticalness, defiance, determination, grudge bearer, jealousy, self-interest, sensitive criticism. What are your favorites? Sympathy, temper, ostentatious, precision, withdrawal. We've got about 10 traits to work on. Number 1, prerequisites. Now, I gave you some homework. You know why I gave you homework? Prerequisites. In order to really understand the list of traits we just talked about, you need to have these prerequisites. I think this is the challenge of people that, like, they own the advanced course. Because the part 2 of the advanced course we recorded, I think, in 2007. But many people didn't really get it. Like, they didn't absorb it. And so this really is part 1, because I'm teaching it in more methodical fashion so that you retain more information. And one of the pieces was, if I give you a stack of 10 traits, and you don't know what 3 of them mean, you instantly get confused. Criticalness. No. So on your piece of paper, put no. You can write in your book, there's no problem. Just check mark, it says no. So this is a totally new trait. Okay? Now, off the top of your mind, what do you think will be critical? I think maybe sarcasm, maybe? That might be critical. Would somebody with round handwriting or pointy handwriting be more critical? Pointy. So let's take a look at the two combinations and see. The first one is analytical and sarcastic. Does that make sense? Yes. So if they're super analytical, which is on the baseline, but if it's baseline or top, both one. But basically, baseline analytical and sarcasm, you have permission to say you're critical. What's the other one? Analytical and domineering. And domineering is sarcasm plus dominance. And I think that's even more accurate because they're going to feel you can do that. And if you want to add one more, what if you added talkative to either one of these? That'd be more critical, right? They'll be vocally critical. Like, this people would be critical, but if you add talkative, now they're just an asshole. I'm sorry, is there kids in the room? I just can't behave. I want to vacuum naked. I'm so defiant. That was a joke for those in the back. I don't actually want to vacuum at all. Okay. So you have 3 traits now. Analytical, sarcastic, and talkative. I gave you a bonus. Do you see how easy this is? Yeah. But if I give you a quiz, which you will get a quiz actually, not today, but you'll get a test, you'll have to be able to pick these out. So if I give you 5 traits, you have to pick 2 that equal criticalness. Defiance. Is there a primary trait for defiance?
Yes.
Yes. What is it? Big K. Draw it on your piece of paper right there. Knee-jerk reaction to authority. I love that definition. Have you heard that? Knee-jerk reaction to authority. Do you have the term knee-jerk here? Was that a no, or was that a yes?
Yes.
Okay. Any doctors in here? Medical doctors? There's an idea when they test your muscles, they take a little hammer and they hit you right here, and then it just jumps up, and then you hit them in the head. Right? It's a knee-jerk. I mean, it's a reaction that you have no control of. It's very funny because the doctors have tried that on me, and I don't have any reaction. I've tried this a million times, and he's like, it doesn't work. I said, does that mean I'm dead? He goes, it doesn't mean you're dead. I said, but is there any other patient that has no reaction? He says, yes, the dead ones. Well, that makes me scared. Maybe I'm actually dead because I have no knee-jerk reaction to one of those things. But I do have a knee-jerk reaction to stupid people in traffic. So I know I'm alive. So, There is a primary trait. That's good. There's also a secondary trait, which is a combination trait. That is sarcasm and stubbornness. Second one, sarcasm plus temper. Makes sense. So there'll be temper. They're going to be very short fused. You see, sarcasm is the common element here. And I formatted this way so you understand that most of these traits with combinations, there's one major trait. Like it's that trait plus other things. So sarcasm is common among 3 of these. And then you add different things to them. Sarcasm plus temper, sarcasm plus aggressiveness. Where do you see aggressiveness? The lower zones, which are aggressive, right? And maybe, how would you increase these? Would you increase the defiance? So give it a weight of 3 or so. What would you add to any of these? Defiance. What slant might increase this? Defiance. D or D plus, right? Because they're going to be more emotional. They're going to be more reactive. Remember, this is reactive. So if they're a D or D plus slant, plus sarcasm, plus stubbornness, they'll definitely be defiant. So they'll be a rule breaker. So you've seen people that break rules and they don't have a big K. You thought, well, they seem to be defiant. They seem to have an earring through their head and eyebrow and tattoos and, you know, what's the situation? We'll see if they have these other things. Determination. Is there a primary trait?